Not bad. I want to take you back out live right now to the start line of the race where the next line of runners set to take off right now. Of course, there are already people in the middle of their run right now as well. I want to take a look at this video. This is a look at the first wave of competitors. They started their 6.2 mile run at around 6:20. Seeing a lot of American flags there. This race extremely important for our area because of the fact that they are running for veterans and also for their families as well. 10 Tampa Bay is a proud media sponsor of the event, and of course the Skyway 10K is not only about getting in a good workout or a beautiful look at Tampa Bay. All the proceeds collected go towards the Armed Forces Families Foundation, which supports the men and women in our military. We have team coverage all morning long, going from the start line to the mid-span all the way to the finish line to Tropicana Field for their expo. We do want to start off with 10 Tampa Bay anchors Frank Wiley and Courtney Robinson out at the finish line where the runners are going to be crossing soon. Good morning, you guys.
And we are live here at the finish line for the Skyway 10K. Courtney Robinson here with Frank Wiley, and just a beautiful, beautiful morning.
Love the backdrop, right? We were here dark and early by ourselves. It was kind of the race before the race, watching everybody set up, but now we're getting a lot of company as folks are starting to cross that finish line.
8,000 runners out here and 6.2 miles over the bridge.
Yes.
And, we've seen quite a few finishers at this point. When we started, it was 4. Just before 7 o'clock, we had that first finisher. I'm going to bring him on in.
Oh, look, there he is right there.
David Proudfoot. Good morning.
Good morning. How's it going?
How was the race? First man to cross the finish line.
Yeah, the race was great. The weather held out for us, thankfully.
Yeah.
It was. It's a big hill, for sure, but I was able to just run a steady pace. And then they don't let you relax on the hill because they've got a separate segment for King of the Hill, so I had to push it up there.
And then we saw that final leg there, David, that decline right there really kicked in for you.
Yeah, always got to kick in at the end of the race and just leave it all out there.
And Dave, you said 35 minutes, 8 seconds?
Yeah, I think that was right. So just over 35 minutes.
Wow, and this is your first time running the Skyway.
First time running the Skyway, yeah. Moved down to Florida about a year and a half ago. Run a lot in Lakewood Ranch in Sarasota. A bunch of great runners there. Came up to Tampa last weekend to run the Gasparilla Half Marathon, and just such a great running community down here in the Tampa area.
You said your times have gotten better over time as well. All the company you keep out here among the runners, to hear their why, especially for this race, it's got to be inspiring.
It is. That's one of the nice things about this sport is you can always run for a great cause. Like every weekend you can find something to come out and help support, and the Armed Forces today is obviously a worthy cause, and glad to help support it.
All right, great job, David. Thank you so much. Congratulations. And we will be out here at the finish line all morning long. We're going to toss it now to the mid-span of the bridge with our colleagues, Josh Shadorowitz and Dave Wagner.
Hey, good morning to you, Courtney. Yeah. We are out here. It is fantastic already.
It is. It's beautiful up here. The weather was a little dicey to begin with, and we thought, oh no, this is not going to be good. Runners are loving it. Not at this point. This is the worst spot of the race because they've just come uphill. We're at the center span here, the Skyway Bridge, about 185 feet above Tampa Bay right now.
Sure, but you know what? You would know it, maybe see in their faces, but they're still out here. They're loving it. The energy is great here. People are feeling good. How you guys feeling? Yeah, keep it up.
How's it going?
Very nice.
Yeah. They are having a great time, and these are runners from all walks of life. Most of them are from the west coast of Florida, although 50 states are generally represented
and
here.
And even some from all over the world.
That's
in some
true.
cases.
There are some just recreational runners out here, some walkers, and people are out here for a variety of reasons.
Yeah, and so many people have different stories of why they're out here. They're out here for someone. They're out here with their family, with their friends. You see different groups here as well. So it really is just a great event to see out here.
Yeah, this is such an unusual race because they shut down the north span of the Skyway Bridge. Way to go! How's it going? They shut down the north span of the Skyway Bridge, so traffic is shut down right here for this race for a couple of hours or so. This just isn't the kind of thing that happens very often.
No, it just makes it that much more unique. And how often do you actually get to come up to the summit of the Skyway, kind of stop? You see people taking it in here as well because you just don't get this view normally. And so just it adds that much to this experience too.
Right. So it's all downhill from here once the runners get up here. They're
Thankfully
exhausted,
for them,
but then they're headed down, a little closer to St. Pete. This spans 3 counties, this race, which is really cool. both Manatee, Hillsborough, and Pinellas counties. So very unusual race, a very unusual time for these folks, and an incredible view.
And luckily, too, no rain here. We're in the clear. Things are looking good. Angelina, we will send it back to you. We'll check back in just a bit.
Oh, Josh and Dave, thank you so much. You guys are having a blast up there. I love that. You can continue to follow our coverage of the Skyway 10K live. Just download our free 10 Tampa Bay app. There you can see the highlights from the race as it happens. And if any of your friends or family are participating this morning, let them know that they can share their photos with us through the Near Me section of the 10 Tampa Bay app as well.